In my family, Easter is all about tradition. Like a lot of you, we sit down to ham, potatoes gratin, and steamed asparagus. But before we start that feast, we all partake in a very special cocktail, shrimp cocktail. Today, I'm going to show you how to perfectly cook shrimp and make a homemade cocktail sauce that is going to rival any version you've ever tasted, store-bought or at a restaurant. Let's get started. Making cocktail sauce isn't rocket science. It's a well-balanced blend of a few ingredients and not fancy ones either. The key to it is to balance the ingredients to suit you and your family. In my family, I like to start with one whole bottle, that's 12 ounces, of chili sauce. And if you measure a 12-ounce bottle of chili sauce out, it comes out to be about 1 cup. Next, I'm adding a half a cup of ketchup, and a half a cup of prepared white horseradish. After that, it's really simple. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a half teaspoon of Tabasco, more or less, your choice. Sorry. Quarter teaspoon of sea salt, and the juice of 1 fresh lemon. I simply whisk this all together. And at this point, if you're unsure of your recipe, you'll taste it, but I already know mine is great. Now, I'm going to put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator to chill while I cook and chill my shrimp, which means this is going to be in the refrigerator for a couple of hours today. I've been making shrimp cocktail for too many years than I can remember, and inevitably somebody always asks, why do your shrimp taste better than mine? Well, like a lot of things, you only get out of something what you put into it. And into this pot, I've put 3 cups of water and 3 cups of a nice sweet white wine. I'm going to add 4 bay leaves, the juice of an entire lemon, and the rinds. And I'm going to let that simmer for about a minute or two to allow the oil in the orange and the flavor of the bay leaves penetrate and turn it into a really flavorful liquid. In the meantime, let's talk shrimp. When it comes to shrimp cocktail, size matters, and I only use jumbo or extra jumbo shrimp when I'm making shrimp cocktail. They can be fresh or frozen, and if they're frozen, they have to be thawed. They can be peeled or unpeeled, but in all cases, the tails must be left on. I've peeled my shrimp today, and I'm adding 2 pounds of extra jumbo shrimp to this fragrant liquid. I'm going to give this a quick stir. And when the water returns to a boil, and this is important timing, folks, when it returns to a boil, I'm going to cook these for exactly a minute and a half. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove them from the stove, put them into a colander, and drain them under really cold water to bring them to room temperature really fast. Shrimp cocktail, as we know it today, originated back in the 1920s, the decade of Prohibition. The first cocktail was actually a mixture of oysters, ketchup, and Tabasco. It was served in cocktail glasses that were originally purchased to serve alcohol in, but they weren't allowed to do that. What a great use for the idle cocktail glasses. By the 1930s, seafood cocktails were so popular that two-piece utensils, official cocktail servers, were being marketed. This two-piece utensil houses the ice in the bottom and the cocktail itself, or just the cocktail sauce, in the top. Nowadays, it's perfectly acceptable to serve a shrimp cocktail on a bed of lettuce on a flat plate. Just decoratively arrange your shrimp or your lemon wedges around the outside. But remember, save the cocktail fork for seafood cocktails that don't have handles. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.